Hello everybody, welcome to Channeled from the Upside Down. For those who are new to my videos, I am a huge Stranger Things fan. I also recently went through somewhat of a spiritual awakening, and I believe I have some sort of clairvoyance or psychic abilities which come to me in the form of dreams. So I get channeled messages in my dreams a lot. Many of these involve the cast of Stranger Things, so I have decided to take the step of turning these dreams and messages into videos for your entertainment. We will ultimately find out as to whether or not my dream messages are actually psychic downloads predicting what's going to happen in Stranger Things Season 4. So in this video, I'm actually just going to break down one of the dreams I had because it was really specific and brought in a lot of 80s references in addition to a storyline that involved a lot of the different cast members of Stranger Things. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it. So this was a dream from November 22nd of 2021. I dreamt I was hanging out with the kids from Stranger Things and helping them pick out Halloween costumes. I was convincing them to dress as the characters from the Goonies, and I was helping them decide who would be who and what costume attire they would need. We were waiting for an elevator, one opened, and there was some AI robot-looking thing, kind of looked like C-3PO from Star Wars, and it pulled Gaten and Noah, so in this case that would be Dustin and Will, into the elevator, and it was trying to hurt them. Lucas got scared and quickly jumped into the other elevator to the left, and we were trying to shut the door as quickly as possible. So in this case, I think I jumped in the elevator with Lucas. Right before the door shut, the AI wedged its body into the door and was trying to get us. It was screaming Lucas, and it sounded just like Darth Vader. Yeah, I know it's a little bit strange, but that's why we're here. So let's go ahead and analyze that, shall we? I'm gonna just give my theory as to what I think it means. So the Goonies reference, I think, could just indicate that there's going to be some Goonies Easter eggs in Stranger Things 4. It's a movie that's come up before as Easter eggs in previous seasons, so I know it was a huge inspiration for Stranger Things as well. So it could simply mean that we're going to see a lot of those Easter eggs in the next season. Specifically, I think how it could play out is that the kids are, much like the kids in Goonies, going through some like hidden underground tunnel on the quest to find something. Maybe they're trying to find Hopper, maybe they're trying to find Eleven, but I'm seeing a vision of kind of, the kids going through some hidden underground tunnel in order to find something. Now in the trailer, we actually do see a quick scene with Steve and Nancy. Looks like there's a sheet hanging down, and I believe Steve says something along the lines of like, see you on the other side. So this actually reminded me of the well scene in the Goonies, with Andy and Brant. And so the sheet that's hanging, I'm thinking maybe that could lead to a portal of some sort, and that's the portal that they're using to go on this mission, whatever that may be, in alignment with what I just explained, to find something of significance, whether that's one of the other cast members, or maybe they're just trying to solve a mystery, as they have been known to do in the past. Now, the Halloween costume reference, this is actually not the first time that has come up in dreams about Stranger Things characters. So the Halloween costume thing is definitely a theme. The way I have translated that is that there's going to be something in season 4 that involves them wearing a disguise. So in this case, whatever mission the kids might be on, it's one where they do not want to be identified or seen. They're trying to be as mysterious as possible, and so I think that they will all be incognito, wearing some sort of costume or disguise in order to not be discovered. Now the whole AI robot thing, I think this could also be in alignment with my initial theory that I presented in my first video, regarding the fact that there could be some sort of replicant world. Replicants come from the movie Blade Runner, which these are essentially synthetic humans that are bioengineered in order to work in space colonies. So they're synthetic humans. which I again feel we are going to be seeing a lot of in season 4. I talk more about that in my first video. Now, the Star Wars part of my dream, I think, could be like the Goonies. Perhaps it's just indicating that there will be some Star Wars Easter eggs somewhere in season 4. I'm not sure exactly how significant they're going to be to the main plot or storyline, but it could be pretty major. I think if we think of all the possibilities with Star Wars, there's a lot they could do with it that is in alignment with some of the stuff that has happened in the past, and some of the stuff we're seeing in the trailer would suggest that too. Now, the Darth Vader piece, I think, is going to be very significant. In the trailer, we see this very disturbing creature at the end. We don't have confirmation in terms of what it is, where it comes from, any details. My thought is that it's actually Hopper. So either a bioengineered replicant / clone version of him, meaning there's also still a human version of him that exists somewhere, or perhaps they truly just did something to the human version of Hopper where they transformed him into this evil villain. So that would be in alignment with kind of what happens with Darth Vader. I have also this sneaking suspicion that in the scene where Hopper comes into the mall in season 3, right after 11 removed the bit of the shadow monster from her leg, we see Hopper step on it. This is kind of right around the same time she would have lost her powers. And so I've thought potentially that when he stepped on that, somehow the powers that were taken from 11 by that monster infused themselves into Hopper. So the people in Russia that have been holding Hopper captive, they may realize that he now possesses 11's powers, and so they're using that to turn him into this evil force, which would in essence be that monster that we see at the end. That would be a perfect opportunity to set up like the most epic ending ever, which would be the battle between Hopper and 11. And that would be a direct parallel with Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Vader in Star Wars. So how cool would that be? Thank you for tuning into my video today. I'm going to stop there. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And definitely feel free to check out my other videos. I have had many more channeled dreams involving Stranger Things.